Hey YouTube, just want to share something with you. What we're looking at here is ECM of 2002 Mercedes C320 wagon. Typically, you would have the part number. The part number associated with it is this. Now, this ranges from my understanding from 2001 to 2008. C320s, right? So make sure that this is corresponding with that number. However, with this ECM, you're actually gonna have to marry it, unlike the this unit here, the SAM, which was also the issue. Now, what happens with these cars is that there's a washer that's directly it sits right over your wipers on your driver's side. What tends to happen is well, crazy things tend to happen. Water leaks in, and there's accumulation of dirt going into the the water drain area, and it clogs everything up. In addition to that, the washer on the wiper tends to go bad. It eats up, and then it creates seepage right down in the junction box. The net result is this, right here, what you see here. That whole thing got burnt out. The whole thing got burnt out. Water came in. There are signs of water damage all along here. And you look at the board. When you look at the board, there's rust all along here, right? There's a rust all along on these boards right here. The net result is this right here. Water got into here, and EEPROM number 278 was fried, along with a few other resistors and other part of the circuit board is fried up. What happens then is that the car would not crank. Now you'll notice on the on this bad boy here, the SAM, that your relay is working. You got power going into the relay. Everything's fine, right? Everything appears fine. This is the part right here. This is part of the starting relay, and everything's going great. You think, oh, I have no problems. I'm sorry, this is the one for it. I'm wrong. Everything's going great. Hey, there should be no problem, right? You got power coming in here, so you check it. You check right here with your. Let me get in the proper light. So this is your circuit board. I would look as you looking over your hood. Now you have this is what's feeding the ignition key right here, namely this. So you put the test light in it, boom, it lights up, no problem. Now you use this part and you bypass all of this, and it cranks but doesn't start, right? And now you're thinking, what the hell? You know, it's probably the relay. No, it's not the relay, buddy. It's not a relay at all. Because actually what I am to do is actually put a battery together and put voltage on both the control side and the power side. And I could bridge it. Everything works. The relay is working fine. What the ECM does, because there's no way for it to compare. This EEPROM right here compares a set of parameters for the car to operate. And if there's nothing there, guess what, buddy? It's not gonna crank. Nothing's gonna happen. You hear the fan come on, and that's about it. And you're pretty much dead in the water at the end of that. So what we did today, we went to the junkyard, and I got a new board. Goes in. I already knew you had to marry it. I'm well aware of that. It cranks up, and it runs for a second, and it dies. So there's a company out of Chicago that you can actually send your ECM to, and they'll program it for you for, I think, $187. Now you could check on eBay, and eBay has the information on that for this company. According to what they're saying, it takes about 5 business days or so for them to return it, to ship it back to you at that price. Now in Miami, where I'm located, I've checked other places and I've seen prices go as much as $1,500 for a guy in Davie, and he's like, "Listen, I'm supplying the ECM, and I'm reprogramming it, I'm marrying it, and you got to pay me." Well, this gentleman over here, this company over in Chicago, they decided, you know what? They do the same thing. You just ship it off to them, and they return it to you for $187. So this is for those people that are experiencing issues, because I have another mechanic buddy of mine with the same C320, same exact issue that I was having. No crank situation. What it is a no crank, no start situation. And we were able to bypass, like I said, we were able to bypass the relay, and it would crank, no problem. But and we have power coming from the control side, from the ignition side, no problem, just wouldn't crank. Now most people would think it's the SAM, and it could very well be the SAM. SAM can give you these kind of issues, but look for water damage and give an eye on this ECM board here, because that as well could be the source of your problem, as it was mine and it took me quite some time, like perhaps almost a week, to figure this out. Replaced the starter, and actually it was for a buddy of mine. He just bought the starter and said, "Hey, put the starter in," and I'm like, "You sure the starter is the problem?" And I put in the starter anyway, like a jackass, and didn't bother to check it. And sure enough, it didn't start. And then I had to do a whole bunch of checks, and came down to this little EEPROM, this simple little EEPROM. Anyway, hopefully this helps some people. I hope this helps.